Back live at Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee, the site of tonight's second presidential debate, and a major topic will likely be the economy, an issue which has dogged Senator John McCain for much of this campaign. But tonight's format, a town hall-style meeting, is widely considered by both sides, really, as a platform in which John McCain can shine. The big question, with a number of polls showing that Senator McCain is slipping, and slipping quickly in the battleground states, and an economy that's showing few signs of getting any better anytime soon, what is the McCain campaign strategy? What does he need to do to jump ahead? Joining us now is Republican Senator from the great state of Tennessee, McCain supporter Lamar Alexander. Good to see you. Thank you.
Welcome to Nashville.
Thank you. It's great to be here. We heard some great music last night. It's always fun to come here. Tell me what he needs to do tonight. I mean, he's slipping all over the place.
Well, it may be, but you know, we've got 4 weeks to go.
Sure.
And in Bush versus Gore, I think Gore was well ahead of Bush at this stage. Here's what he needs to do, I think. I think he needs to say, these are tough times. Here's my vision for the future. We need a president who can take on terrorists, Wall Street, Congress, and the special interest all at once. I'm your man.
They've been slinging a lot of mud lately.
Yeah.
They admit that. But to sling mud across a room is one thing. To sling it when we're sitting this close is something else. I just wonder if you think that sort of thing might be on hold tonight.
Probably will be. You know, when you're right up in somebody's face, particularly with other people in the audience, that doesn't happen as much. Most people don't like it. Now, it's effective, politicians say, but I know from my own experience, when I was running for president in '96 in the New Hampshire primary, Bob Dole ran some negative ads to slow me down. He did, but he hurt himself, and Pat Buchanan won. So there's no Pat Buchanan to pop through in this race, but I think there will be a real limit on negativity tonight.
You've been through this sort of thing before. I wonder, as a candidate, what it's like to know that just somebody who's been brought in, vetted to some degree, is going to ask me a question with a live mic, and really they can say whatever they want.
It's kind of refreshing, really.
Oh, is it? Well, I'd be scared to death.
Well, I think Senator McCain thrives on that, and I think Senator Obama will be pretty good as well. But John McCain likes the challenge. You know, he's feisty. So he would rather you ask him a tough question, or one that he has to say, no, I disagree with you, than some other kind of question, and he may show very well as a result of that.
The campaign continues to remind us, if the economy continues to be all the discussion, that doesn't bode well for the candidate. So I guess part of his job now really is to change the subject. How do you go about that?
Well, I don't think you can change the subject from the economy unless you talk about leadership and character. And I think the economy is there, but so is terrorism. Russia can invade Georgia tomorrow again. You need a tough guy, and a mature guy, an experienced guy, to deal with Wall Street, Congress, special interests, all these issues we have. So that's his argument. I don't think he should be afraid 1 minute to say, I've got a plan, I'm experienced, I'm the one to deal with tough problems.
We've talked a lot about how the economic situation is hitting areas in the middle of the country more quickly than they do on the extremes of the country, which always seems to be the case. And I just wonder what Tennesseans are telling you about ability to get money and how their businesses are running and things like that.
Well, the car dealers around Nashville tell me they're turning down about a third of their applicants for car loans. That's important to us in Tennessee.
1/3.
1/3, because a third of our manufacturing jobs are auto jobs. So if people don't get car loans, they can't buy cars, we don't have jobs. Or in Memphis last Friday, a small businessman who has a clothing store on the main street said his banker told him, you better hope Congress passes that bill or you won't have a line of credit. And he said, and I said to him, well, what happens if you don't have a line of credit? He said, I'm out of business. So I'm beginning to, people here understand that while they hate what happened with housing, it's a big wreck on the highway, needs to get cleaned off so the money can go through for auto loans, farm credit loans, car loans, and it's affecting people in Nashville just like it is around America.
Good to see you, sir.
Good.
Hope it straightens out.
Thank you here.
All right.